Yes.
Now, may I ask you some questions about your family or no?
Sure.
Well, I want to get to know you. So
Okay.
all right.
Sure.
Don't get defensive.
No, I'm not defensive.
Okay. So the two daughters that you have.
Yes.
I remember.
Thank
right?
you.
Were they from the same woman?
No.
Two separate women.
Yes.
The woman that you're with now, is it any of those daughters hers?
Yes.
Oh, the second one.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm clever. Right.
Yeah.
Right. So, were you married when you had your first daughter?
I was.
Oh, you were.
Yeah.
So are you married now? No, you said no.
No.
So you're just dating now.
Yeah.
Yeah. But you raised the two
Raised the two.
daughters. Are they living in your house?
Well, I had a shared custody with the first one, but
Yeah, that's generally how it works when two people are split up. Bobby.
yeah.
That's not what Barack Obama experienced.
Wait, did they get a divorce?
No, but he never was in his life.
The dad
Oh,
was-
you're talking about his dad. I thought Obama and Michelle.
No.
I was like,
Yeah,
their kids are
it's
It's
separate.
like, oh no,
No,
they broke up?
that would suck.
That would be bad.
That would break my heart.
I don't think they can legally.
They can't.
There's no way they can anymore.
No, like
no
the
way.
There is
Secret Service would like shoot one of them first.
Right.
I think
But you know,
so.
it's like Bill Clinton and Hillary. You know, there's no love there.
No, they're not.
They don't fuck.
No.
Do you think that if you put them across from each other and just got them so fucked up and put a bunch of old photos in front of them that they wouldn't at least like do a reminisce fondle?
No.
I maybe Bill might make a move, but I don't know. I don't
Yeah.
I don't think Hillary likes him at all.
Yeah.
Oh, you're right.
I mean, I like her, and I have, you know what I mean, Benghazi, whatever, you know what I mean? You know what I mean?
Classic Benghazi.
Sure.
The emails, whatever, right? But I'm just saying that I think her vag, let's just say this, I think a mummy would have a moisture vag.
Really?
You don't know that. I think she's like, I think Hillary is like sopping wet.
Really?
Oh,
Yeah.
wow, you want to go the other way?
She went sopping,
Yeah,
dude.
sopping.
Wow.
Sliding off her chair.
Why?
Wow.
Ah,
I did hear
good
that
theory.
maybe she was a lesbian.
Are we
Oh.
making this up?
No, I
Are
think
you making it up?
No, I think I did hear that.
Really?
Not from like a good source.
Right.
From above.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But like, I feel like he's a sex addict,
Yeah.
Yes.
right?
It's a horn dog.
So when you have somebody that's asexual and a sex addict, what is he must be in a lot of pain.
She's not asexual. I said sopping wet.
Oh, for women.
Right.
Yeah, just for something else. I don't know, a freaking inanimate object. I don't care. She reads sopping wet to me.
Wow.
Wow, I've never.
Yeah, I've never read
Never
heard
even
that.
never read
You
it
know,
that
she
way.
violently jerks off every night. I just know it.
Violently.
Yeah.
Benghazi.
He gets in there.
That's
To the
Benghazi.
Ruge.
Benghazi.
Benghazi.
Yeah.
She is in the Ruge, baby.
Did she use fingers or did she use a machine?
Oh, contraptions. The same ones we
Contraptions?
use. Yeah. All your Brookstone contraptions, the same one.
Oh wow.
What do you got, like massage wands and shit?
Yeah.
Yeah, I used to get down with that
Really?
when I was a kid.
Oh. I was gonna bond with you just now.
Yeah, no, I
I
don't.
can't bond with anybody with this.
What you put like the massager on your dick?
No, I get those gigantic ones and I put it against my penis.
Big
Yeah.
yeah.
Dude, I used to do that when I was a little kid.
It felt good, right?
So good.
Why don't you do it now?
I don't know.
What do you mean you don't know?
I just don't.
No, what? I don't what?
Hey, it's your chance to bond, dude.
I don't know. I've got like
Yeah.
I got like kids, bro.
Oh,
Right,
that's right.
Right, yeah.
But you can't go, I'm massaging my back. Daddy, what are you doing in there? I'm massaging my back.
Yeah, I have one of those Theraguns, but those like punch too,
Too much.
hard.
Yeah, those too much. That's not what I'm
But
saying.
you can try. They have the face one now.
They
Maybe.
do?
Yeah, the Theragun has the face massager now. Maybe you can try that.
Face and cock.
Yeah. Well, last night I was in the green room at the comedy store, and a woman that works for a sex toy company was sitting next to me,
Right.
and I started going, well, can I develop one?
Oh,
I want to develop my own because what I want isn't out in the market.
You know, can I say this? That's your $1 billion idea, because I truly think that men's sex toys are so like just beneath the quality of women's sex toys.
Thank you.
Like the engineering in women's sex toys, like basically like you and I can live in separate states and I can have a vibrator and you control it. That's how
Yeah.
good women's toys are.
Yeah.
But like men, there's nothing there with a fleshlight.
yeah.
Well, I have one. I have one upstairs.
A fleshlight
Not, I could
or a
bring it
doll?
up. I could bring it
Real
down.
doll?
Couple fleshlights. Oh, a real doll. Yeah.
Can I bring it down real quick?
Yeah.
All right, I'll be right back.
Wait,
right.
we should ask. Does it have jizz on it?
There's no jizz on it.
Let's not bring out
Are you sure?
sopping.
Did not
wet.
bring it down. Should not bring it down.
You can bring it down. I want to see what it looks like.
Do you mind?
I don't mind.
Okay, good.
I mean, I've seen plenty.
No, but this one I want to show you.
I'm excited.
Very proud of this.
Comes down sopping wet.
Is it like one of the signature series ones?
I have never seen this one, so this is a reveal for me as well.
Okay.
You see how like excitedly he ran?
He really
through the
wants to
hallway?
show you all this stuff. I don't know why.
He doesn't do this with everybody?
No,
So this is the first time the audience will be seeing his fleshlight?
Yeah.
I think
Oh, we're gonna
so.
blur the shit out of it though, so we don't get demonetized.
Yeah.
Yeah, Jesus.
Got you.
Christ.
It's Tiger Belly.
Crush.
Oh wait,
Oh
it's
my
very
God.
compact.
Oh, it looks like a speaker.
Yeah, like a.
JBL. It's a JBL.
It looks like a Beats
I
pill.
think my mom was.
Why is it
that
so wet?
around.
Why is it so wet,
Wet,
dude?
dude.
Dude,
It's oil.
What?
wait.
It's oil, not
My
cum.
mom was carrying that around all day last week.
Really?
Yeah, when she
not-
came over to clean your place.
Oh, she's doing, what is the speaker?
No,
She was like, "Where do I put this darling?"
she
Yeah.
thought it was your thermos.
Yeah, so I get thirsty. So basically, you open it like this,
Oh,
It is
don't
like a
shake
thermos.
it out.
right?
Jesus.
So you know what I mean. This is the opening,
Oh, the smell. No.
right? So this is the opening.
Don't.
Oh, look, ridges.
Yeah, that's the
Yeah,
Roomba.
the Ruge.
There's ridges.
Ruge,
There's
Ruge,
Ruge
yeah.
ridges, right? So look
Damn,
at
you
right.
fucked the shit out of that thing.
Right. So, let's see if I can turn it on.
Oh, it
Just don't let it shoot anything out.
No, it doesn't squirt.
Bro, I'm like so nervous.
There's no energy in it. Okay. I
You
used
ran
it
the
up.
battery
I
out.
ran the- but basically, what it has is it has an air release, right? So there's a suction. So when you press, so when you press this button right here, it does a suction.
Oh.
So it goes ooh, right? Oh, there it is. It's on. Right. So this is right. So this is a suction part.
Yeah.
And it's suction. Look, it's
It's
sucking.
just
my,
like the clit suckers.
stick your finger.
Oh,
Oh,
stick
I
your
thought
finger.
it was gonna
I
cut.
sounded
I'm
like
not
that was
sure
too hard,
right
dude.
there, Bobby.
Oh, gross.
dude.
Hey, Georgia, will you stick your finger in it?
No,
Just
don't.
wash your hands when you're done.
You're gonna get Don't wipe your eyes. You're gonna get ocular herpes.
Yeah.
You don't want
All right. All right. Forget it. All right.
Okay.
Yeah. Thank you.
You're gonna
Thank
do
you.
it?
Yeah. Thank you.
Oh, George.
Yeah, so just
Is
stick
it
your
on?
finger.
George.
George, you know he fucked that.
What if it gets stuck? You gotta go to the hospital.
I think it needs to be bigger. Like the,
All right. Well, stick your middle finger. Stick your middle finger in it.
Ew.
George?
Yeah.
George, that has not been washed,
I don't
George.
know. Put some popcorn in it. Eat out of it.
a little bit.
Yeah.
Okay. That,
Yeah.
Just lines.
Yeah.
of cocaine.
Go wash your hands. Go wash
Is
your
it
hands.
vibrating as well?
It vibrates, right? And it sucks. There's an air release. You have different types of vibration.
It's like a Tesla.
That's yeah.
It's a Tesla.
Tesla.
Yeah.
Flashlights.
So basically, but this is not good enough.
What do you mean?
Is that the best one you've ever had?
How
This is
much?
the best one I've ever had. Probably $300.
Don't even say the brand until they pay you. Actually,
Yeah, I'm not
Don't
gonna.
say the
I think you just
Yeah,
pick the
yeah, yeah,
best
yeah.
one.
But my point is that I need the vibration. Here's the deal, all right?
Wow.
I need the. So you're thinking about buying one, right?
No.
That wow was more of like, what the?
Why?
The cleaning process.
Right.
I don't like any sort of like reusable thing you come in.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's an interesting life.
Do you pull out when you come, or do you nut right into it?
I'm not into it.
Oh, George is.
I know he's gonna
He
watch
has a
this.
baby. He has a newborn.
He can have it. Make a third one.
Yeah. He's going to the lab with that.
Third kid comes out Asian.
Is it a thing where you like wash it in the dishwasher or?
No, you can take the little silicone thing out,
Right.
and I really wash it deeply. I didn't wash this one. Yeah, this one's still got cum in it.
Dude, no, they have these things called Tenga eggs. Those were the
Oh,
coolest
yeah,
things.
What
yeah,
are
yeah.
those?
They are literally like these
Vibrating
eggs.
eggs.
Yeah, now they probably vibrate. I've only had like the manual ones, but
Yeah.
it's just kind of like this egg. That's that material sort of, and you just kind of
For men?
yeah.
For men.
Oh.
Did you ever use one?
I did, yeah.
Yeah.
We
Well,
were
then we go.
gifted like a big free box of them at Workaholics.
Really?
yeah.
Yeah.
And it was kind of weird because we like give them to employees, and I'm sure that's frowned upon now.
All right.
But
You would
like-
think so.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but they were cool. It was nice. It was a gift.
Yeah.
It's
So
just
there
a
we go.
gift.
There we go.
Yeah,
You know?
they were cool.
Yeah. So you just freehand it?
Yeah, freehand.
I respect the shit out of that.
Thank you.
That is so I truly respect that.
Respect what? His
Natural.
freehand game?
Yeah.
thank
I
you.
really am starting to respect people who can like jerk off to memory and just freehand
Oh
it.
yeah.
Can you do that?
In my I bet I could.
Yeah, I'm not saying you could. Like, it would take you hours, though. No.
No.
Oh, so so here's. Could I have you in a room We're not gonna do this.
Scary.
I
Right?
have you in a room.
You in a room,
Yeah.
nice bed, Tempur-Pedic,
Sure.
right? Silk sheets,
Yeah.
right? And I go, Blake, you gotta, you know what I mean? Come into this thing with no lube, no porn.
No
30 min-
lube.
I
or
don't-
just
in
spit?
30 minutes.
I wouldn't spit. I don't use lubrication.
Oh, dry.
Yeah,
You
dry.
do
guy.
dry.
Yeah,
You dry cock it.
Yeah. Never
Wow.
like use like lotion. Nah.
Wow, white people are so dry in itself.
Yeah. We're
You guys seem like a dry people.
we are. We are.
Yeah. Right? They just seem like whenever I touch their skin, it's like,
Yeah, it's
oh, there's nothing.
Yeah, it's bad. We don't
dry.
have like oils that secrete from us.
Hey, well, ethnic people are more soft and they're more moist.
I
We
agree.
are soft as fuck.
And a little moist.
I agree.
Yeah. But my point is that could you in 30 minutes come in a cup?
I don't know. If you're giving me like a shot clock, I don't know. That's like adding something.
Oh, pressure.
Yeah.
All right, no, take as long as you want.
Yeah, I could probably get something.
Yeah, but it's got to be.
I'll squeeze something out.
You would?
Sure.
Okay, good. I don't think I could do it.
Without visual aid.
Not right now, no.
Yeah, not right now because you're so in porn, peaking on with all the 4K porn, right?
Oh yeah, I do really. You watch a lot.
Why?
I'm just saying, it's like
Why?
there's no coming back from 4K, I think.
What does 4K have anything to do with it?
I mean, the high definition.
That's true.
You like that stuff.
I like, when I know a guy that has Goodfellas on VHS.
Yeah.
I need Blu-ray,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
right?
Yeah, they have. There's a few companies that are doing that, like elevated porno. It's cool.
Oh, I know.
Yeah.
I know, because I took a porn star out Friday night just as a friend.
Okay.
Yeah.
And I'll just say her name, Lumi Ray.
Is that the girl whose friend you found attractive?
No.
Oh, okay.
No, Lumi Ray is a funny girl.
Yeah.
But she's a porn person, and we talked about that stuff. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like the biz. Like you talked biz.
Yeah, we talked biz.
Yeah.
I
Well, I had-
love porn girls.
Yeah, I had a
Those are
million
the best.
questions.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
she does full blown. Now she's segueing into full blown film with dialogue and a character.
Good for
and-
her.
Wow.
You know, sometimes Gonzo. You know what I mean? They just have scenes.
Yeah.
No, not she's going she's going Hollywood.
Wow. So
Yeah,
she's
yeah.
a star. She's a starlet.
She's a starlet. Yeah.
Awesome.
She's a part of that whole.
like AVN, like
Yeah, she goes to all the things. I don't know if she's been nominated. She will be.
yeah.
She's got the talent.
Yeah,
Look at you.
performer of the year. Let's manifest it.
I want to manifest it for her. But also, it's one of those things where it's like there was just no vibe.
Oh.
Skeleton.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. Sometimes girls hang out with me because they think I'm like Mr. Miyagi.
Oh, okay.
And
Yeah.
and they ask me wise questions like, oh, what is it like living in the moment? And I have to explain it to them. I'm like, I guess there's no pussy coming my way tonight, but you know what
You're
I mean?
out here imparting wisdom on people.
Yeah, so now I have to play that role. You know what I
Wow,
mean?
dude.
Yeah, so when you come to this situation, you got to be able to, you know what I mean? Read this book, and it's sad. I know it's sad.
That is.
Yeah, but that's just the nature of looking like this.
You
That's
seem-
not true.
I look wise.
No.
Yeah, that's the problem.
No, we got it on pretty.
Yeah, but some girls they can't believe that they're fucking a fat Asian guy, that they get even wetter.
That's a secret.
They're like, I can't believe in my wildest dreams I would fuck somebody that looks like this, but it turns them on even more.
Wow.
But that's my.
What is that?
What do you mean? What is it?
I don't.
It's
get that
mythological.
Yeah.
It's otherworldly. You know what I mean?
This might hurt your
out of the box.
feelings.
You know, I prefer Owen Gray.
Okay.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Yeah, I prefer Owen Gray, but if that's the guy, that's the guy.
Is Owen Gray a porn star?
He's one of the best.
What makes
Really?
him the best?
What?
makes him the best?
I've been watching him. I like it. Dude, he's so good.
That's a
Oh,
white.
yeah.
That's a
Really?
white.
The way he does it.
I know.
He's
what you mean.
skinny. You know what I mean? He's got tattoos, and he locks in the eyes.
Oh,
You
yeah.
know, sometimes I look away.
Wait, he looks in the camera?
No, he looks in her. Oh, that'd be interesting.
Yeah.
He breaks the fourth wall. Yeah, sometimes he does that.
Yeah.
But he locks inside her eyes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right? And, you know, when I look in the eyes, you know what I mean? Do you look in the eyes?
There's moments, but I wouldn't say it was like full lock the whole time. That'd
Yeah.
be weird.
That's
No, let's try a 30-second one. See
Wait,
what
that's,
happens.
That's him.
That's Owen Gray.
That's Owen Gray.
Oh.
He looks like kind of like a reptile a
Look
little
at
bit.
Blake.
I think I've seen him.
Yeah.
No, he's better than anyone else.
Yeah, I believe it.
Because this girl that I went out with Friday, Lumi, she booked an appointment with him, but he's like 4 months in.
Oh wow.
He's like one of those like high class Michelin star restaurants where no, we're like Mama's Fish House in Maui.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're like 3 months reservation. That's what Owen Gray is.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
Wow.
People want, and when women fuck him, and I've never experienced this before, right? When he enters,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? Something happens to the face.
It's like the
Of, like-
Matrix. Like,
Yeah. They took was it the red one?
yeah, I know.
Yeah, she
red
took the
pill,
red one.
Damn.
Yeah. And they get, you know what I mean? They go to a different dimension.
That doesn't look like a pleasure face. That's scary. That looks-
All right, let me see if I can really do it. Let me see if I can really do
Why
it.
you have to put your leg?
Why are your legs?
Why? Because I gotta envision it, right?
Are you the woman?
I'm the who fucks like this as a guy?
Amazon style. That's me.
Yinny.
You do.
Yinny does.
What?
You do.
Oh, that's what I do.
You do?
Yeah.
You do?
Oh, sorry, my bad.
Amazon style.
Amazon style. I do Amazon style.
It's
You
like
do it?
frog stance.
Yeah, it's a frog style. Some people call it frog style.
That's cool.
Yeah, I mean,
Is that
I'm a
like
black belt.
Is that like a pile driver scenario? Where you like
What do you mean?
kick down? There's pile drivers like when you're like
Oh, it's interesting. My dick's not long enough.
it's not interesting.
Yeah. Because
nothing interesting about
because when I go down, my sax is still lower.
Your sack hangs lower.
Right, so that sack, you know what I mean, hits the vag before my dick. Right, so that doesn't work. Pile driver for me.
Yeah.
But my point yeah. Anyway, I don't want to talk about dicks anymore. It's uncomfortable. Yeah, I'm not a position guy, you know?
No?
Yeah, you're like such a
Two.
sweet Mish guy.
Mish and
Yeah.
cowgirl,
Yeah.
and that's it.
That's it.
Yeah. I mean,
That's
yeah.
it.
I mean, what?
What?
Positions are kind of overrated, right?
Yeah, that's like
That's
a
what
good-
my dad always said that.
Your dad said that?
Tell
My
them.
dad, my dad used to go, position? So overrated. And I go, what do you mean, Dad? You know, like, I can't do pile drive. You know, my sock, too long, deep too long. You know what I mean? It's like a rice sock. And I go, what's a rice sock? Anyway, let's move on.
You said interesting.
Interesting, Dad. I'm 8. But my point is, yeah. Positions are too overrated.
Yeah.
I feel
Yeah,
like
yeah.
this episode's really dick heavy. Can we just like
That's-
maybe
Yeah, let's
something
segue
else?
out of
We,
it.
we gave vagina the spotlight for a little bit.
Oh, the roof.
We
Yeah.
opened with the vagina.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. We
You're
can
right.
close with the vagina.
No. Let's close with like Christian stuff.
Or let's go Christian.
Let's go Christian.
You believe in God?
Sure.
You do.
Yeah.
You see the fight Saturday?
Yeah, I did. Yeah.
Yeah.
Of course. Yeah. No, he was spectacular. Hold on. So.
I think you can beat him.
Let's talk about
So do I, but
breakdown.
I'm retired and old and
But are you? Are you?
You can always come back.
no. Definitely not.
Well, there's your.
I know. But still, I'm gonna say you look right, right?
Oh well.
Age, what they say, age is just a. What do they say? Age is just a number.
Isn't that what R. Kelly
Stick
said?
me and him down a back street together.
Yeah. But in an alley
love
fight,
him.
what?
Stick me down a dark alley.
Yeah.
No, of course. Yeah.
But I think in a bar fight, you could probably beat him, huh?
What
does that
of
mean?
Course.
What does that
Of
mean?
course.
Yeah,
Not
yeah.
even a conversation.
Yeah, in a
But
bar
don't
fight.
do that.
Yeah,
Don't-
yeah.
Don't make me disrespect the champ.
He's
No.
great. He's great. He's clinical. He's a bright guy.
No, he's
but
fucking awesome.
he's a nice guy.
Don't
Yeah.
make me say that.
But I'm just
'Cause
saying.
I will say it.
I know you will. I know you will.
Wait, that is a good question. though.
Yeah.
Like, could a UFC champ be a really poor bar fighter?
Yes.
No.
I mean, like he couldn't
No.
know.
No, because of
No.
I'll tell you why. Because of distance, right? He's a distance fighter, right? In a
Oh,
bar,
Adesanya?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, for sure.
in a bar, you could once you corner him in that, let's imagine an old timey bar, right, with those funny paintings, you know what I mean, of Englishmen, wherever he comes from,
a pub.
yeah, right. You know what I mean? And they have the, Sinatra playing or whatever. I don't know what he does.
No, we don't have to play.
Yeah.
But here's the thing: in
Yeah.
most of those places that you're trying to describe,
Yeah.
there's normally people that are very drunk.
Yes.
They don't know how to fight.
Right.
They don't have fighting skills.
Yeah.
They're not in shape.
They're not in shape.
They've
yeah.
got a bigger beer belly than you.
Right.
And,
That's rude. That's also rude. All right. Yeah.
very
yeah.
strong.
It's a little ball buster.
yeah,
Come on.
yeah.
Yeah, listen, he needs range to operate, but I'm still sure without the range,
Yeah.
He
What,
can find the mark.
yeah. And I just think that I know you're retired, but I think that if I was in your corner, right, and I was your coach, I would say, listen, Mike.
What would you say?
We have to we have to fucking what do you pin off? You know how you corner somebody in the ring? What do you call it?
Corral them against the fence.
You cut off. We're gonna do cut moves.
What do you mean?
Right? Yeah. No. Just
You want me
listen.
to cut off the fence?
No, just
slowly work him up.
I'm your coach. I'm your coach.
sorry,
right?
sorry, coach.
Mike.
My bad, my
Hey,
bad.
buddy. You know
Have
what I
a
mean?
British accent.
Hello, Mike. Yeah, call me dog.
Yeah.
Call me
What's up,
dog.
coach?
Hello. So, Mike, we're gonna cut off the ring. We cut off the ring, right? He goes this way. You go that way. He goes this way. You go that way, right? And then
I said, coach, when did you go gay?
I'm a gay.
Listen, it's fine. Whatever you want to do,
Hello,
coach.
yeah, doc.
But Jesus Christ,
So-
you gotta
so-
tell me these things.
I
We're-
just called
We're
Dale.
getting naked in the shower. You know what I mean?
Right. So then, once you cut him off, right, he'll have deer in the headlights, right? He won't know what to do, right? And then you go, ka. What you do, right? You do what you do, right? I just think that you could do it, and I'm going to convince you this whole hour, right, to get back in the ring.
Well, I would, but I've got no knees.
Oh shit!
I've got one eye.
Oh, that's right. You have one eye.
I have one eye.
Like
This
Popeye.
is fake.
Yeah.
And then I just had two, since I last saw you, two total knee replacements.
Oh,
whoa.
wow.
Yeah, so I just had one 4 weeks ago today.
Yeah.
Or tomorrow. So yeah, not fighting anytime soon.
Well, we're not. We haven't started actually yet legally. I mean, we're gonna keep the stuff in.
Legally.
Legally, we haven't started yet, right? So we're gonna keep the stuff in, right? That
Hold
we
on,
just
before
said.
we do, I have one more question because we were listening to, you know how in these new fights with the audience, you can hear the cornermen and everybody's so much better.
Yes.
So we've been listening to the cornermen and we kind of started asking ourselves like what kind of, like if you're 2 rounds down, what do you usually want your cornerman to say that you're 2 rounds down,
You
or
want
that
them to be
depends on the
honest.
fighter?
No. You want them to be honest.
Yeah.
You want them to say, listen, did you come here to lose? Did you come here to get your ass kicked? Because that's what's happening right now.
Right.
And you're fighting like a pussy. You're being a little bitch. And if you want to make the last 3 months of your life worthwhile, then you need to go out there and fight the way you trained.
Right.
You know?
You
Because
know-
you got to knock this guy out or you got to get a finish if you're going to win this fight.
I liked what Henan Barrow's coach said to him when he was losing to T.J. Dillashaw for the first fight, right?
Which was?
Which was he said,
Cut him off.
think of your no. Hello. No, he said no.
Governor.
Hello, governor. No, he said, think about your family.
Oh Lord.
Right, he ran deep, right? You have kids.
He's like, my son's got leukemia. Thanks. I'm about to kill myself.
Right, and when he said that, I was just like, holy shit. I don't know if I want to hear that.
You know what? I didn't, because when I swam,
Yeah.
my mom used to try to do that.
Yeah.
We got to pay our electricity bills. Like and I was 8 years old.
Oh, she would say that when you're losing.
No, because I was part of the
How could
Philippines.
you listen to her when in the water?
No. So,
What are you,
like,
aqua woman?
when I was in the Philippine team, they would pay you for every race that you would win. The government like gives you these things, right? And that's what she would say. Like I remember being 12, and those were her exact words. Think about the family. Think about our electricity bill.
Wow.
No, but that is why you do it. You know, you are doing it. I mean, fighters, listen, you know, we're not. I'm sure if there was another way of earning good money, we'd do it. We'd figure it out, and generally we do towards the end after you get a career. Then it opens doors. But the reason why you put yourself through that is for your family. So yeah, that's great advice to think of your family right now. Think of
Right.
your kids, think what you're trying to give them. Because guess what? You're dancing around like a little bitch right now.
Yeah.
That isn't helping your kids.
Right.
Okay?
What if your coach doesn't think that you can do it? Like, for instance, it's the.
I'm sure they've thought that about me. And they're like,
Right,
oh
right.
God, what are we going to do? Just
I wouldn't
like-
want my coach to go, you're killing it, champ. Right? My eye is falling out, right? And I'd be like, really?
Whoa.
Yeah, you're
Why,
up on
why
every-
you gonna go with the eye stuff? Please,
Like you,
Bobby.
just like you. I'm Michael
Wait,
Bisping.
Rebecca, start the car.
Isn't that what Ronda Rousey's corner did?
Oh yeah,
against Holly Holm?
That's right. I remember.
They're like,
yeah.
you're killing it,
You're
champ.
doing. Yeah, you're doing it. Yeah. And she's like, really? And she went out there. Oh, that. I remember that one move that Holly did where Ronda tried. Oh, when Ronda tried to punch, and then she did a switcheroo.
Yeah. He's cool. Yeah.
Yeah.
He's proud. Like,
That's my son. Man.
That's what's up, mijo.
Yeah. And then, how did this fool happen?
Oh man, that's so the homie Chris Estrada, it's loosely based off his life, and he was. I met him at a Echoes Under Sunset. It was just like this open mic in Echo Park. It's not there anymore. Yeah, and that was the first time I saw him. You know, even as a, you know, when you see a comic that you've never seen before, like that's funny as fucking. You know, it's inspiring. You get those chills back the neck. I said, damn, this is the motherfucker right here.
Yeah.
He had a whole story right there in his little 8 minutes, whatever. And around that time, Cholo Fit went viral, so I was able to go on tour, and I asked him to come with me. So we were touring for almost 4 years.
Oh, wow.
And he started, homies of mine, you know, and his, you know, the guys that did Corporate on Comedy Central, Comedy Central, Matt Engelbrenson, Pat Bishop, Jake Weissman, they kind of came at Chris and were like, hey, man, we see a show here, and then they started working on it. So I was just kind of always just, you know, Chris would, you know, chime in with me and we'd spitball and he'd be like, hey, here's where we're at. But it was like 4 years in the making.
Wow.
And then Fred Armisen stepped on and he was fucking with it. And then, you know, Jonathan Groff, who did Blackish and all that, they all stepped on. And then they were writing the part for Luis as like this big, for like a more on the nose, like bigger than Chris, tougher Vato, like all tatted up.
Yeah.
And they were trying to find that dude and they were having trouble finding him. And then, you know, they were like, well, you know, they were like, we always knew we were going to have you be part of the show in some capacity, whether it's a writer's room or another character or what.
Yeah.
But they weren't envisioning me playing Luis.
Right.
And then when they were having trouble finding that dude, like, wow, let's have Frankie, you know, start reading for it. And I started reading for it. And it was basically just Chris and like one other producer. And everybody else was like, we love Frankie, but we don't see it. And I don't blame them because I really had nothing out there that would show that I could play this part or that I could act. None of that. I was doing mostly just characters and stand up and shit. But Chris knew I could do it. I knew I could do it, but I'm not a cocky motherfucker. I'm just like, just give me the opportunity, homie.
Yeah, yeah.
And so I started reading for it, and slowly more and more people started coming on board. But all those execs at those, you know, networks,
Without
they
you,
were like,
you are. I mean, without you, I don't see it.
right?
Honestly, because it's like, you know, you created the army of people. Because I want to say something to you. When I'm at the Improv with you, right, and all the people that come out of the room, half of them are for you.
Right.
Like, I was even shocked. I'm like, oh, these are fucking Bobby Lee. No, it was real. I was sitting with them. I was like, these
step
are Bobby.
aside, Chino, over here for free.
Yeah. There was a lot of that going on. Like, people were in line to take photos with it that didn't even know who the fuck I am. You know what I mean? And in my head, I'm like, no, this guy's fucking for real. You know what I mean? So you have an army. I knew that, right? So what I'm saying is that, you know, I don't think the show would be even close to what it is without you, bro.
Oh, right.
Yeah. I mean, when I would see the poster, I'm like, oh, you know, that's in my mind. I literally went, oh, they did the show around Frankie. That they came to you with the deal. We want to do a show. Right, but that's what it seems like. You know what I mean?
Right. Yeah.
Well, that's amazing the way you said it, man. That's crazy.
Yeah.
You
But
fought for it.
yeah, and my homie Chris Estrada, he fought for it. He went to bat for me, man. You know how that goes. And it was like nobody else was seeing it. And they were basically like, all right, you guys haven't been wrong yet, so Frankie's your guy. They were kind of like, that's your guy. And then,
But
you know,
who would
then we
they
did
have
it.
cast?
Yeah, I don't know. They were pushing for some people I can't mention, but
Yeah.
Oh, really?
In
Like
the
a
end-
name?
yeah, they were going
bigger-
for like bigger names and you know, maybe other Mexicans, but weren't from the area.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
It was like important that it felt authentic, you know, in every way. And so, but they like, you know, that now they're like, oh my gosh, thank you so much. We're so sorry. Like,
Well, it reminds me of Al Pacino in Godfather.
Why? What happened there?
yeah,
Same
dude.
thing.
Right, because
Same thing.
nobody wanted him.
Yeah, that
In
little
fact, every
shrimp.
day Al Pacino would show up on set, and he's like, I think today's the day I'm going to get fired.
Oh,
Yeah.
really?
Yeah, because nobody,
Yeah.
and people would talk about it like, you're going to get fired today. And every day, what's the director? Fuck. Coppola was like, I'm sorry, I don't know, I'm trying. It was only until that one scene where he shoots that, you know what I mean? When he goes to that little cafe and shoots people. After that scene, everyone saw the fucking dailies and went, he just got the job.
What was he doing before that?
He was a theater
like
guy.
a Broadway
Theater
theater
actor.
guy.
Yeah.
Oh.
And the same thing, they were like, this little shrimp, like he's not the fucking tough guy.
Yeah, Michael
Gangster.
Corleone. There's no way.
Yeah.
And then, but you know, they had this one guy pushing for him that was like, nah, this is our guy. And then fucking
Yeah,
what
but
happened? Yeah.
every day he would show up and it would stress him the fuck out. Al Pacino was like, it was the nightmare. He would wake up every like, why am I even going? They hate me. They could feel it on the set. and then he fucking, and that's what it feels like with you. It's
Kills
like
it, yeah.
they saw it and they're like, okay, that's the guy. You know what I mean? That's
There was
amazing.
one of the producers was like that was started pushing for me. He was like, "Oh man, he's bringing like a Joe Pesci vibe. Like it makes it more interesting. I love it because I was like the little homie, like, you know.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
like, hey, homie, like you know, I was kind of like, oh fuck, this guy could get crazy. You know?
Yeah.
So I was just tapping in.
Were you? But let me ask you something. Were you nervous?
Nah, once I got it, I was just ready to go
Oh,
because all the producers were like friends, you know. Like
Oh, right.
I known those guys for well over a decade, you know. And
Oh,
so
right.
They had to like fight for me, but once I got in there, I was like, let's get to work, homie.
It
let's
must
do
also
this.
feel good that you know everyone fought for you. To be
Yeah,
there.
yeah.
So by the time it was time to start, you were like, oh, everyone around me wants me here.
Yeah, and they were just like, I was like so grateful to them, you know, because they really had to like push for me. They had to really push for me, man. They were getting a lot of.
But you know
pushback.
what makes me fucking mad though? It just hit a fucking sore spot with me. Is that even after Mad TV, when I was on Mad TV, right? They're like, he can't act, he does sketch, right?
Right,
But what do you
right.
think sketch is, dog?
Yeah.
Right?
Acting.
You know, when I see you in those videos, you're playing. I believe you that you're this guy, right? You're doing dialogue with other people around you who are acting, right? It's acting, dog.
Yeah.
Right? It makes me fucking mad.
Yeah.
Right? You can act based on your fucking creeper videos. Right?
Yeah.
But the networks are, oh, we don't know. He's not a traditional. He's not from fucking, the actor studio or whatever the fuck, right?
But-
It's like, yeah.
But apparently, that's we don't know is not just for sketch people. It turns out that's the same case for Broadway people like Al Pacino, right? There's always going to be people who are just like, we don't know if he's the right fit.
Right. That's
Maybe
a
there's
good
someone
point.
better. I don't think it's just sketch. I just always think if it's someone who's not like a big name, they're always going to push back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Even though was there a bigger name on anything bigger than Creeper? No, there wasn't. Like these people were just dum-dums.
Yeah.
They want to be able to justify their jobs.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I know what's right, you know what I mean? And I have this
yeah.
background and I'm the boss and I'll make the decision. But it's like at the end of the day, it's like they don't know. And it makes me so mad. No, because for years that plagued me,
Yeah,
I couldn't get into places because like he's not an actor.
He's a comedian. Yeah, comedians have that rap in general. They're like, oh, he's a comedian. He's not a real actor, But
yeah,
it's
no,
like-
granted, there are a lot of comics that can't act.
oh, yeah, for sure.
For sure.
Yeah.
Yeah,
right.
for
Clarify
sure.
that.
Let's clarify that. I've been there. I've been in positions where I'm like, I gotta name names, but even when I was mad, I'm like, I would tell the casting director, I know this guy that can do this. I'm like, all right, bring him in, and I've given the sides, then come in, you know what I mean, and not be able to do it. Right?
man.
It's so
No.
fucking hard.
Yeah. We've been there too. Yeah. It's like,
Yeah, I've been there.
what? Like what?
Yeah.
I've been that guy too.
Yeah, I've been that guy too. Yeah. But it's like, just give us a shot, man.
yeah,
You know what I mean? I'm so glad. And so you have other shit that you're doing too. I don't want to get into it because it's probably not real. But I've talked to you, and you know what I mean. There's other shit in the horizon.
Yeah.
For you, dude. Yeah.
Yeah,
I really want you, Frankie, to really take sobriety seriously.
Took a turn.
Yeah.
Took a turn.
Are we allowed to talk about this?
Yeah, I think I can talk about it.
Go
Okay,
ahead,
Nats,
man.
Are you okay with that?
Yeah. Go ahead, man.
No, because
It was
a left
intervention.
turn.
All of a
It
sudden.
was a
I know it was a left turn. I'm sorry.
I'm confused because I know that's off mic topic, but like, did we ask if he was okay with that?
No, but I also asked. We'll cut it out if it's weird.
Oh, okay.
You know what I mean?
Okay.
Yeah, we're good.
Yeah, we're good, dude. No, because this is what we
Sorry.
cried about.
Okay, but I know that, but people don't know that. Maybe you wanted to keep that private.
Is
All
it
right.
cool for you to talk about it briefly?
Yeah. We can talk about it.
All right. All right. So no, it wasn't. I don't even want to talk, Frankie. I don't even want to talk about it. I just wanted to tell you
No
that.
piñata, homie. Always bringing up shit.
I don't want to talk about it, but let's talk about it.
Yeah. I just want to say that I care about you, right?
Yeah.
And I hopefully that you would, if I was slipping up a bit, that you would say the same to me,
Yeah.
right? And I want to have that kind of relationship with you. That's all.
No, yeah. I mean, man, all that shit. I mean, I always partied. It's what I grew up around. I mean, I would have like deals, like whatever, shooting up, fucking.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna say, my mom and dad were like, pretty much. It was just always around. I wouldn't say like it was always like, oh, like it was in my household. Like my mom and dad were like cool as fuck. They kept shit tight in the crib. But you know, growing up,
So, you know what I mean? But this was, you know, when you're doing it, you can't really. If you realize what's going on, it might freak you out. Actually,
Yeah.
So there's something you compartmentalize. Is that the right?
Got it.
Yeah. You're doing stand up in front of a basketball arena.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you kind of go, you got to figure it out, and then I go, and then once you hit the stage, you go, I think I know how to do this.
And you killed.
I did great.
You killed.
Yeah, but I really needed that pop, and it was really, really, you know. And in fact, let's get to the good things you've done for me, man.
Okay.
You know, because we've talked about when I first met you at Oddball, and you did that thing for me where you picked me up and stuff. Right?
Yes.
We were talking about that, but you know, ever since then, and I would have to say that for Bert as well. You guys have just been so nice to me. And I've been nice to you guys too. I mean, it's just been an easy fit, you know. And you know, me and Andrew, we talk about you guys all the time. It's always in a never in a competitive manner. It was always in like our brothers. You know what I mean? There's never anything like that. It's like. Do you know that even if you have a 401k for retirement, you can still have an IRA? Robinhood has the only IRA that gives you a 3% boost on every dollar you contribute when you subscribe to Robinhood Gold. But get this, now through April 30th, Robinhood's even boosting every single dollar you transfer in from other retirement accounts with a 3% match. That's right. No cap on the 3% match.
Robinhood Gold gets you the most for your retirement thanks to their IRA with a 3% match. This offer is good through April 30th. Get started at robinhood.com/boost. Subscription fees apply. And now for some legal info.
Claim as of Q1 2024, validated by Radius Global Market Research. Investing involves risk, including loss. Limitations apply to IRAs and 401ks. 3% match requires Robinhood Gold for 1 year from the date of the first 3% match. Must keep Robinhood IRA for 5 years. The 3% matching on transfers is subject to specific terms and conditions. Robinhood IRA available to U.S. customers in good standing.
Robinhood Financial LLC, member SIPC.
Is a registered broker-dealer.
It's Helix Sleep. You guys, I live in a tiny house, but I have 3 bedrooms. All of them are furnished with a Helix Sleep mattress because my guests and my family that sleep at my house only get the best. I want them to sleep on a Michelin star type of a bed.
Luxury only.
Luxury only.
For the people that we love, including
Yeah.
ourselves. And what I love about Helix is that they have 20 different types of mattresses to match with both your sleeping style. And for someone like me, say for instance, I'm a side sleeper, but I also run hot. So I got matched with a midnight mattress, but then I had the option to upgrade to the Luxe, which is so plush. And I'm telling you guys, like I'm someone who sleeps no less than 8 hours a day, 10 on a good day. And if 10 hours a day out of my life, that's like a third of my life, it has to be on luxury mattresses.
Dude, exactly
only.
what I was not even talking about in the first place.
You know, Helix knows that everybody is unique and everyone sleeps differently. That's why Helix has several different mattress models to choose from, each designed for specific sleep positions and feel preferences. Don't take our word for it. Bobby, did you know that Helix has been awarded the #1 mattress pick by GQ?
And Wired Magazine. Is that what you're going to say?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. It's even recommended by multiple leading chiropractors and doctors of sleep medicine as a go-to solution for improving your sleep, man. That's why I recommend it to everybody. If you have spinal difficulties or even if you're regular, you know what I mean, you're going to sleep well.
Helix is offering 20% off all mattress orders and 2 free pillows for our listeners. Go to helixsleep.com/spell and use the code HelixPartner20. This is their best offer yet, and it won't last long. With Helix, better sleep
Starts now. There's never anything like that. It's like, it's interesting to me that you would think that in this game that we would be, because comedy back in the day, they would pit us against each other. It
They
felt
hated
like
each
that.
other more.
Yeah.
You know, we were just talking about this in terms of how men have changed since the 80s and 90s to now, because we were talking about sports. Because a lot of people, even if you don't follow it, I think you can grasp this concept that for instance in the NBA, they used to all fucking hate each other's guts for real.
Yeah.
They hated each other. The Pistons hated the Bulls, the Lakers hated the Celtics, and they weren't fucking friends, right? So the competition was more fierce, which for sports is kind of more entertaining to be like, fuck you, I hate you. I hope we kick your fucking ass. And now all those guys are like we are in comedy. They're like buddies, which is kind of weird for sports. They're They hug each other. They go out to dinner. They go to each other's birthday parties. They hang out in the summer
Right.
together. For sports, though, you watch it and you're like, yeah, this is why this competition isn't as fierce. But it's actually a cool thing for what we do because we're not in, like, we're in the arts, basically, right? So the fact that we're all, I mean, there's people who still hate each other, but a lot of us just like prop each other up. Like we celebrate each other. And I think it's better for our world to have that relationship than the I fucking hate you thing.
That's interesting. Yeah. For you guys to go, we're gonna bring in killers.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? To open for us, essentially.
Here's the thing: it's 1,000% better for the show. There's like people, their insecurities overwhelm them sometimes, and they go like, "I want to bring somebody who kind of sucks or who's okay, and then I'll look good." It doesn't actually work that way. Like you bring in killers, and then your whole show. People remember your show. Like if you put that show together, they're like, "That's your
It's
show."
so smart what you're doing. It's so smart, and it's like that's why you do it. Like I've done it for you. I did Canada with you. Like we haven't even talked on this podcast since then.
Yeah.
So I did that Canada run for
Which
you.
was so fun.
So fun.
Yes.
And then
We should also say that like everybody in my crew had never met anybody like Bobby. And
What do you mean? What'd I do?
Within 5 minutes, they're like, "What the fuck is this?"
What do you mean? What'd I do?
You were just being yourself.
I didn't do anything.
You
I was
don't
being
think
normal.
so? No, your normal is way different.
Like what do you mean? Like, I'm being real. That kind of hurts me. Like, you know what I mean? Because you're acting like I'm some sort of like some wild man. You know?
I think
No, I hug.
no.
Yeah, I poke. Hugging and poking is normal.
You poke. a lot.
I'm a poke man, for
they,
sure.
Yeah.
they were just
Yeah.
used to like.
But we
hello.
a love though.
No, they fell. Of course, they fell
Love.
in love with you.
Yeah.
They fell in love with you. The shows were a blast, and we have coming up. That's announced already.
Yeah, I'm going to do the nightmare gigs with you.
Yeah.
Are they all outside?
They're all okay. They're outdoors, but one's a stadium. A couple are proper amphitheaters.
Yeah.
and then a couple are like actual like airfields.
Yeah, because I'll tell you why. When I saw the poster, because I had already done the one in Winnipeg. But remember the other great
One of them's 25,000 seats.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Let's go, Bobby.
It's gonna be wild.
outside though.
Yeah, it's
Can they go inside?
I don't know.
All right.
It's a baseball stadium.
And you're good at that
I don't know if I'm good at that. I
because
just,
the laughs go into the air.
I think it's good to have big shows under your belt leading up to shows like that. You know what I mean? Because that's its own thing. So you should do another. You should do another run with me before.
Tom, do you think that sports has also changed since coaches are now more aware about like, you know, being like not abusive towards athletes? Do you think
1000%.
that maybe the era of Olympic coaches, like what's her name, like Martha Corelli, like when she would just be, I think she would like beat the shit out of her gymnasts or something.
It's totally different. Yes.
But do you think that era was better because of it?
For the sport, yes. Here's the difference: is that okay? We've evolved in that people are aware of like mental health.
Yeah.
And like athletes come out and they go, "This is what I'm going through," right? And I need to talk to somebody, or I need to deal with this, which is 100% how you should handle that.
Yeah, for longevity, I think for
Yeah,
the
and
athlete
for-
too, like not early burnout.
And just like for humanity, that's a better thing, right? Somebody being like, "I'm feeling this way."
Yeah.
You know, it's definitely better to share that and get that out and deal with it and help the person. In that era of the 80s, they'd be like, "What are you, fucking gay?" Like suck it up.
But
And,
imagine-
and then they just would basically like bury your fucking feelings and run. And
Right.
that was like which is like, it's not good for the person,
Yeah.
but it might be good for them during the sport. You know what I mean? Like, it was just like, deal with your shit on your own time. Because they didn't have awareness. They didn't know. To be fair to like the coaches and even the players of that era, they didn't know how to even articulate, "I'm going through something.
Right.
I need to deal with it."
And I think that at that time too, like you would see athletes at most do 2 Olympics and then they'd be gone.
Yeah.
Because I think that they just couldn't tolerate much more than 8 years of an athletic career, versus now you have like the Tom Brady's who are just like going on and on into their 40s
insane.
and still performing at a very like
The
high
LeBron
level.
thing is really crazy.
Crazy.
LeBron is actually, I mean, the fact that he's 38, I think he's 38, turning 39, that he's still, like most guys, when they have long NBA careers, what they do is their style of play changes. So like it would be like in the really athletic category. Your athleticism starts to fade naturally. So your game has to change. You have to start playing a different style of game because you don't have the explosiveness you had
Right.
in your 20s.
In soccer, it's the same thing. Ryan Giggs and Paul Scholes were in their late mid-30s that played for Man U, but they became more midfield, like defensive guys, and
exactly.
changing their.
But you know, even during that time, because that was in the 90s, right, with Sir Alex Ferguson.
Yeah.
Even
Brutal, though.
Brutal. That's what I'm saying.
Brutal.
Like, imagine. I bet you anything
But
they
here's
would have
the-
played well into their 40s.
And also imagine in the 70s and 80s, the people that would have flourished, but we don't know about them because, like, for me, I don't respond well when it's pressure and it's not fun and people are yelling at me. You're not going to get the best out of me.
That's all I respond to.
I know, because you're crazy. But in the 70s and 80s, but you're a great person, and thank you so much. But thank you so much for being here. And I really enjoy you. But in the 70s and 80s, there was probably guys, you know what I mean, that could have survived if it was more of a supportive atmosphere, and they could have flourished.
For sure. I mean, what I was saying, I'm not saying like go back to that or whatever. I'm just saying, essentially, it wasn't about like whether or not you can perform in those things. It's just that it created this like contempt between people that actually it made the competitions more exciting. It was like Russia, USA, right? You
Like
were
Larry Bird,
they
Magic
don't,
Johnson.
Maybe
they
even
really don't.
more like high stakes.
It made it more high stakes,
Because
yes.
it was like, hostile.
Yeah,
Yeah.
And back to your point, it was like comedy. Like you talk to like the old timers about like nobody was happy for anybody, and I do think that's changed. I do think people celebrate other comedians. Not saying that everybody does, but people like you're saying go like, oh, so and so got this, or their career's popping. People are genuinely happy for them sometimes.
Are you sometimes not happy?
No, I'm saying that.
Sometimes you're not happy, huh?
No, I think I'm pretty happy, dude.
You never look at a guy and go, why is that guy getting that?
I don't get. I don't have like that type of like anger about it.
Neither.
I have the. I have the thing that I think is natural, where I've walked into rooms, like walked into a comedy store, main room, OR, or whatever, seen somebody. This applies to everybody on earth, though. Seen somebody killing and just being like, I don't get it. Like I don't get why everyone's laughing. But that's just a subjective thing where I go, it's not for me. Like you know what I mean? Like I don't get it.
Yeah.
Which is fine.
But you understand, I mean, I know I don't find that brand of humor my thing.
Yeah.
But you still understand, like, I kind of understand why, maybe. Like,
Yeah.
when they're acting out.
What happens is that you go, I understand. There's people you go, I understand that this person is proficient. Like, it's not for me, but I understand that, like, I watch it and I go, this is good structure. This is good joke writing. The punchlines are there. I understand it, like cerebrally, like I intellectually can see what's going on. It's just like doing nothing for me internally. I'm not doubling over. It's just not for me.
Yeah.
Right. But that's also, I think, pretty normal.
It's normal.
Yeah.
I have another question to ask you. What's Brad Pitt like?
You guys are homies?
He is.
I know, dude. I've never met him, and I'm doing this like, yum, 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 yum. Love it, love it, love it, love it, love it, love it, love it.
Can I tell you the truth? He's a lot like you.
What do you mean?
He has. He walks in the room, and everybody's like, "No."
Yeah.
Like, and they get like, and then he disarms everybody.
Yeah.
But in a pretty like, not in a big way, just in a very
His own way.
his own way.
Yeah.
He has his own way of doing
Well,
it.
I know he's a comedy fan because
He loves
comedy.
stand up.
Yeah.
Yes, he loves.
He's
stand-up.
also, I have to say this, he did a Coen Brothers movie. It's called
Burn After
Burn
Reading.
After Reading.
Yeah.
Love
And my brother and I still think it's one of the greatest comedy performances in movies.
He
The
played
thing
a
is-
trainer.
Yeah, he plays like he
Yeah.
works at like a
Trainer,
right.
yeah.
fitness place. You know what I mean?
That's the thing about him is like, he's been the like just the center of attention.
Oh, yeah, I
and
can
it was
imagine.
for so long, and it's always been like kind of a looks first thing. Everyone's just like, this guy's gorgeous. Dude is fucking unreal actor. Like he is a tremendous actor.
Oh, dude, I think he's in my top 3. I mean,
Yeah.
when I saw him even in Seven when he was young.
Maybe a little too much.
Who?
Ethan Klein.
Yeah.
He
Okay. No. Okay.
I love how you say
okay,
yes to something
okay.
and you realize what's happening.
Fuck.
trying to
fuck.
say-
Fuck. Why did you bring that up? Fuck Ethan Klein.
because I just saw the bandage on
I
your
know.
neck.
You're right. So fuck Ethan Klein.
No, he was trying to save your life.
No, he wasn't. It was a trickery. It was
is
tricky
the
beyond
story?
trickeries. All right. And he's done a lot of fucking bad things, right?
Interesting.
And this last thing is unforgivable.
What is it?
All right, so check this out. I mean, I have my phone anyway. So you know Oliver, what's that freak?
Trees.
Trees, the tree, olive trees, right? They boxed. I went to go see it.
Yeah.
Did some video, did some podcasting or whatever. While I was at the E3,
H3.
whatever.
E3 Live is the thing you like.
I
to
love
drink.
it. It's drink. Anyone likes blue algae, you know what I mean? Frozen blue algae. E3 Live is the best. Okay, look it up. E3
It's
Live.
pretty delicious. I
It's
like
very
it.
delicious. It's like wheatgrass, but tastes better.
No way better.
Yeah. It
Tastes
does-
like the ocean.
It tastes like the ocean. All right. So anyway, E3 Live H3 podcast is a fat Jewish fuck named Ethan Klein. Why you have to cut that out too?
He's
right?
losing weight. He
No,
was
he doesn't.
inspired by you. That's what Hila said.
No, he's got fucking evil titty milk.
Okay.
Evil?
Yeah, it's evil titty milk inside those tits. Anyway, I was at the H3 podcast, and he looks at the mole on my neck, and he goes, "Man, that doesn't look good." I go, "What?" He goes, "That mole, dude, it's cancerous."
Jeez.
And I go, "Really?" Because I live with a nurse, a trained nurse, Kalila.
Well, I had looked at the mole before because it is a big mole, but I had done my ABCDEs, which is, the criteria for whether or not I think like a mole is like abnormal. And to me, it looked normal. But
Thank
then
you.
I was afraid to be wrong because I'm not a doctor.
Okay. Anyway, I come home from that experience, and I let it go. He proceeds to text me. He goes, "Dude, I have a friend who's a doctor, and look at what he texted me." So he screenshot a text from a doctor, and his doctor friend, I don't know who it is. He goes, his medical friend goes, "Dude, Bobby's neck mole is cancer." Right? And then he keeps calling me, "Dude, you're gonna die, dude. You're gonna get skin
I
cancer."
freak out and I'm like, oh my God, I've been wrong all these years. So then I make the appointment for him to see my dermatologist.
I go all the way back. It took me 3 hours to get there because I could go from Encino to that, right? All right. It takes me 3 hours to get there, right? And I waited, right? And I go into the office. Driving from this area, anyone that doesn't know L.A., you know what I mean, to Beverly Hills on a trafficy day in a hot
worst.
summer day is a nightmare.
Terrible.
Yeah.
Right? So and to park and do the whole fucking thing, right? So I go, I wait in the lobby, you know what I mean? I go into the doctor's office. I love him, by the way, your doctor. And I sit there and he goes, what do you do here for? I go, "I have cancer on my neck. I've been waiting, you know what I mean? He looks at it and he goes, "Nah, that's not cancer, that's a mole." I go, "No, because my Ethan Klein and a doctor and this,
You're Ethan Klein.
yeah, I explained it. He goes, they're joking.
Oh, no.
I go, "You know what, dude? Remove it anyway. Send it to the labs, and I'll get my revenge to that fucking Jew fuck."
Did it hurt?
Yeah, it
Because
did.
it was a big mole.
It hurt. I still have the Band-Aid on my neck.
Wow.
Yeah, I haven't taken it off. It has to take it off like
yeah, you're
5
supposed to
days
take it
ago.
out 5 days ago.
Is it infected?
Well, let me check.
Yeah, look at.
Let's check
take it out
on
now.
air live right
Yeah,
now.
the live. Right. Yeah, I haven't taken it off in a week.
Oh, God.
Ow, ow.
It's really stuck on that.
Ow! Ow! Rip it! Rip it!
Oh, that's fine.
It looks good.
Why'd you make that face? What's that
That's,
face about?
that's my head to toe assessment face.
Yeah, you're like,
When you look at it as a doctor or a nurse, that's not the face.
That's scary.
That's
Yeah,
why I
yeah.
never worked.
What does it look like though?
It looks very flat and like kind of like hyperpigmented a little bit, but it's fine.
Yeah, but is it infected?
No,
And is it gone?
it's gone.
Yeah. But you know what he told me that is it might come back.
Oh, really?
Whoa.
Moles always come back for some reason.
But he was certain. He was like, what did he say? 99%.
He's a 99.999999.
Well, it's good to get it biopsy.
No, it's not.
anyways.
It's revenge.
So what do you plan? How do you plan on?
So Ethan made all that up. It wasn't a real doctor.
No, I think he was genuinely worried.
No. I think it was a trick.
I don't think so.
Why would you text? Listen, first of all, if I saw a mole on anyone's neck, and even if my doctor friend said it's cancerous, I'm not going to do nothing.
What?
Yeah.
That's because of you and your paperwork.
Yeah, it's like, I don't want that person to go through the paperwork.
Yeah.
I don't want that person to go through traffic. You know what I mean? Because just the odds of it not being it,
Yeah.
I don't want to be that guy, right? So I obviously texted Ethan Klein, and I went,
What'd he say?
fuck you, buddy. He goes, and then his whole thing was, I have COVID.
What?
Be nice to me. I have COVID. I go, no, bud. It's war. Okay? It's fucking war, dude. Anyway.
But I think
So Bert Kreischer,
at the very-
Ethan Klein,
at the very least, like it was
that lady from the fucking party.
Yeah.
Yeah.
it was a very huge, unsightly mole. So I mean, it might as well like maybe it's a good thing it's gone.
But it was like my Cindy Crawford.
Oh yeah,
It was my
that's
beauty
true.
mall.
That was the one.
Yeah,
It was a hook.
that's like what's his name, Enrique Iglesias, when he took that mole off.
Did he have one?
Yeah, he had a very like iconic mole. And
You have a mole on your face?
Yeah, here I have many moles. all
Yeah.
over.
You have one right here?
I have my dad used to call them beauty spots, but I'm like, that's really nice of you.
I like them.
I have another one here.
They look like black zits.
Well, that's what I used to
kidding.
do when I was in high school and I was very insecure because I had a lot of acne.
Oh.
I would turn my pimples into moles. So Jessica used to teach me how to put eyeliner and then turn all my pimples into moles.
So you had 50 moles on your face?
Yeah, it was better than
Oh.
There you go. See, until you got it
I
removed.
think he looks.
I think it looks better now.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Maybe
yeah.
the position.
It's better.
What are your thoughts on moles?
I've never minded them. I've never noticed the moles on your face.
Yeah, but what about, let's say, like moles? If I had a big mole right here and it had hair coming out of it,
Well, then I would address it.
well, how would you say it?
I would probably just what I would do is subtle stuff. Like for your birthday, I'd get you hairies, like a shaving. You know what I mean?
Would you just tweeze the hairs while I was asleep?
Yeah, I would do something. But how many hairs does a mole get?
I don't know. It depends on the mole, like 2 or 3.
Yeah.
Like, are you okay with you like Cindy Crawford's?
That's a pretty good one.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, that's a pretty good one. She could get it removed.
But why?
Yeah, why?
So you're saying
Yeah, but everything around the mole is so beautiful. That's what the thing. It's like if you're
What around it is what.
like if Ethan Klein had that mole, it would be a disaster, right? Because it's like nothing around the mole is delicious, right? It's nothing good, right? I don't even understand why he's married. I don't know why anyone would have sexual intercourse with him, but you know what I mean? So if Ethan had that, it would be a disaster. In fact, the mole would probably go, "Can I get the stuff around me removed?"
he goes to
Yeah. The mole would go to his own doctor
Old
and
doctor.
go, "Get all this removed."
Can I get a human removed?
Yeah, because it's terrible.
one time I have a friend
Is
with
that
a
too much for you both? Or is that like if you say one of you guys had this?
That's what I had
yeah,
on my
it's
neck.
like on
I
the
never even
neck.
saw
Yeah.
it.
That's what I had on my neck.
Oh wow.
Yeah. Is that cancerous?
It's the edges are good. It's round.
Yeah.
So it's ABCD.
Yeah. I don't like that one.
Yeah.
That one's really.
Yeah, that one sucks.
Yeah, I'm not really into it. It looks a little like oh, but I had a friend who has a really big mole right here and with like basically a lot of hairs on it. And I have a friend who's not so polite and he was drunk and he met her for the first time and he said like the rudest thing. He was like, "Hey, that shit on your face got some shit on its face." And I've never laughed fucking harder in my life. It's like some people are just rude about moles, I think.
So me.
That
That's
shit on
so
your
rude.
face, that shit on your face got some shit on its face.
That doesn't make any sense to
It
me.
does. It
Let's
does.
just explain it to me.
George, please
No,
explain.
so explain it to me. So, all right, so the shit on your face, which
Yeah.
is the mole,
Yeah.
has some shit
On its face.
which is the hair.
It's basically acknowledging that the mole is its own entity and the mole has shit on its face. Bobby, I'm not going to.
So what you're no. Let me
Mole is so extravagant
Break
Yeah.
down the joke.
that it also is a
let me
face
ask you something.
with little mustache shit coming out of
That would make sense if the mole had a mole on its face.
Basically.
If a mole had another mole on
Yes,
it.
that's basically it. That's basically what he was saying. It's so big. The
But what
mole
if-
on your face got a mole on its
But
face.
if that other, let's say the secondary mole had another mole, right? It could go on forever.
Yeah, but that's a
You
little
know that
bit-
mole on your face has a shit face, that's your face, 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 face,
It's an
face.
eternal joke.
That's
It
like
would be it's like one of those mirrors that go on forever.
It's Christopher Nolan movie.
Yeah, I don't like it. In fact, that joke makes me go crazy. Don't stop thinking about it, right? Because it's insane. I'm sorry. Pretty good though. That makes you laugh?
Oh my God! See, that was in Austin Powers,
Austin Powers.
right?
That's
I
the
remember
first time
that.
I heard about the mole jokes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
That's,
Is that Fred Savage?
yeah,
yeah.
That's
Okay.
Fred Savage.
Yeah.
Wow, that's a big
Well,
one.
that's a big fucking mole. But how do you know when it's cancerous?
You go through the A, B, C, D, E of moles. please.
Give me the ABC.
A, B, C, D, E.
You memorized it?
Yeah.
Okay, tell me.
So it's
A.
For asymmetry, and B for border, C for color, D for diameter, how big it is, and E whether or not it has changed, like evolved.
All right, so can I ask you this? Okay. Can you have just D and still be cancer?
I'm not a doctor. I don't know.
Right.
But for the most part, like, I mean, look at this.
Okay, yeah.
This side.
Border is a big thing for me.
Okay.
Change is a big thing.
The first one looks like a nipple, A. So is that
That's it.
like if I had that?
the symmetry, look how like it's
The left side's fine.
Yeah,
the left one says, "Oh, that's what it's supposed to look like."
Yes.
Right? This is what it's not
Benign
supposed
is
to look
fine,
like.
yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that. So A looks good,
Yeah.
but then the other one, malignant, that looks. If I
cancer.
had that,
yeah,
I would go to the hospital.
Which one do you have? Like a B?
yeah. But see, look at this mole.
I had a B. Yeah,
But the good B.
Look at the mole on my leg. Then
yeah. That's
Okay.
perfect.
look at it. Look closer. What's the border like?
It's a little. It's a little.
Little what, Bob?
Yeah, Italy.
Yeah,
It's
exactly.
like Italy. Yeah. But it's still not. Doesn't look like you know. What I mean,
Yeah.
black ink.
And it also has not evolved. It has
It
not
doesn't
changed.
evolve. Okay,
since I've had
so
it.
the color.
Yeah.
Yeah. Diameter.
You want it to be one solid color. You don't want it to have like different multiple colors.
Multiple colors.
Diameter, has it grown? Is it big?
That's interesting.
Yeah.
Anyway, my mole didn't have any of that shit.
Ethan.
It did grow a little bit though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it did grow.
Anyway, Ethan, listen, nothing's gonna happen. We're fine. Just relax. Everything's good.
Oh my God, the girl with a mole just texted me.
What girl? The ship station for the station with the.
Ship.
Yep, you guys. We have an online business, and we don't use anything but ShipStation. We want to go to the most reliable source. And listen, ShipStation gives e-commerce sellers like you more time to do what they really love. Unless what you really love is managing every single little detail in order fulfillment.
When we first started Tiger Belly, Gilbert and I had to deal with the fulfillment and all of that back end
Nightmare.
stuff. And it
Terrible.
was a freaking nightmare. ShipStation streamlines everything for you guys, so you can just, like Bobby said, enjoy what you're doing without having to manage every little single detail.
It automates time-intensive shipping processes so you can get back to focusing on bigger things like developing new products, honing your marketing strategy, or interacting with customers.
Dude, manual shipping really eats away at your time, and ShipStation is really good at that. So let ShipStation handle all of your shipping and handling and get back to what you're good at, growing your business. Hang on, let me say this part. It works with all of your storefronts, Amazon, eBay, Etsy, and more. And it lets you automate all of the manual work that goes into shipping.
It's time to let go of all those shipping tasks. ShipStation can do it better and faster. Sign up using promo code BELLY for a free 60-day trial today at ShipStation.com and start saving time with every shipment. That's 2 whole months of shipping made quick and painless, and it's free to try. Just go to ShipStation.com, click on the microphone at the top of the page, and type in BELLY. ShipStation. Make
Ship happen!
What I was talking about earlier.
No.
Yeah,
Oh my God.
that's weird.
Cosmic.
listening.
So I also want to